What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today we're going to go over a day trading recap. Made over $1,000 today. Check it out. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the long weekend. Had a great Thanksgiving. I really enjoyed the time off. I'm not going to lie. I got a lot of stuff done. Worked some more on some new courses for the daytraderchatroom.com. So those will be out here soon. And, just enjoyed the time off as well because, what do we do all this for, right? It's not to work 24/7. So definitely enjoyed some time off and was definitely looking forward to Monday. And all weekend long, all I did as far as trading goes was look at QS. No joke, guys. I must have looked at this QS chart, I don't even know how many times, just because I was planning for today, Monday. And if you look back through some of my recap videos, some of my best days this year, as far as day trades go, have been off the back of planning and I always plan my next day, but some of the best days have been like that. I've planned my next day, right? I plan the next day's trades today. So, like for example, today's Monday, right? So I would be looking at charts for tomorrow and planning trades and levels for tomorrow. And that's what I did with QS. And unfortunately, I didn't. I'm pretty mad because QS, what I wanted was a swing trade out of it. I really wanted QS. I'm going to show you all this in the charts as well as the live trade. What I wanted for QS today was to open kind of flat, maybe give us a quick little pop from like 38 to like 42, and then pull back and give us like some sort of bounce off of like 40 or 35. Like if 40 didn't hold, my next level was going to be 35. And then if 35 held, I was going to jump in for a swing trade on QS. And I was looking to ride it up to like 55, right? That's what I was thinking. Maybe hold on to a small little piece, seeing we can get up to 60. But I was, if I got in, I got 36, 37. My plan was to take some profits off up over 40, and then the bulk off of, 50, 55, and then hold on to a really small portion. See if we got a run up to like $60. That was my plan on a swing trade on QS because it's a SPAC play. So these things have been hot lately, and they're not really showing much signs of slowing down either. So that's what I was thinking. But then today, QS, look at this. Oops, sorry about that. Look at what it did in pre-market. Where is my pre-market? Here we go. Look what it did. Look what it did. So yesterday, not yesterday, Friday, we closed off in that $38 area, and we gapped up today to 41, $42 basically in pre-market. And I was like, oh man, come on. I was like, okay, well, it's fine. It's not a problem, right? Well, what were my levels? My levels are 35 and 40, right? So I said, okay, we'll look for the bell to ring and pull back to 40 and get long. Well, in pre-market, what time is this? 8 o'clock. In pre-market, at 8 o'clock, it pulled back to 40. Where do I get that $40 level? It was the previous day's high. It tapped that level, and look at that push from $40 all the way to 50. That's really upsetting to see because, man, I would have made a bunch of money. So then, what was left for me? Okay, at this point, I have to come up with a new plan. I have to come up with a potential swing or day trade depending on what the stock is going to do once I'm in it, right? Because now I'm going to get in higher, if at all. I'm going to get in higher. So I'm not going to be as comfortable swinging it, although it could still become a swing trade. So we're going to go into exactly how I planned and mapped this trade out intraday and still banged out a big winner, right? Now, before I do me a quick favor. Remember, today is the 30th. It is the last day to save using coupon code Launch Night. I launched my service with courses, chat room, one-on-ones, tons of trader resources, live trade archives, guys, so much. I have the day trading course out. I'm going to have the options course come out in January, swing trading course later on, shorting course, futures course, guys, endless amount of courses that I'm coming out with here at the daytraderchatroom.com. And you have different plans you can pick from. So depending which plan you pick, anything I think biannual and above grants you access to everything. So make sure you check that out. Link in the description section below along with the coupon code, okay? Also, I'll leave it in the comment section for you. So this morning, what does it do? Let's go ahead and, you know what, we're going to leave it here on using the pre-market real quick. We pull in, okay, and when we pull in right here, we tap this $44 area, okay, and this $44 area is just right in front of this 43.50 area, right, which is these previous tops right here that we were having a little bit of hard time in pre-market breaking over. So I said, okay, you know what, we're going to watch that level. If it holds it, then I'm going to jump in and look to see if we can get that intraday red to green move, right? Because we opened up, we dropped red on the day. See, we're green because we're green from the day prior day's price action, but the close. But today we opened and we dropped red on the day. So you know, I love the red to green moves. I waited for it. It hit that potential support zone, bounced off of it with a nice volume bar, and I said, all right, game on, let's go. I thought, you know, we would get, okay, so I thought the plan for me would be, I'm going to get long in there, okay, and I'm going to look for that red to green move. And what I want to see now, in order for this to become a swing trade, is going to be a break up over 50, and I want us to go straight to 55 with, you see this volume bar here at the open? Wait, let's see here. Yeah, right here at the open, this volume bar, like almost like 2.8 million shares traded. Pretty sure you can see that there. If not, you know what? We'll switch over here, get away from the pre-market chart. We don't need that one anymore. And here you go. Here's the open. You see that big volume bar right there? Bang, 2.6 million shares traded. So what I want to see now, in order for this to give me confidence for a swing trade, is as we break over that high right there, I want this volume bar to be bigger. I want a 3 million volume bar, right? I want a 3 million share volume bar on this break. And I want us, if that happens, we're going to go to 50, 56. Okay, so I want that to happen. If it does that, then it's going to give me confidence to stay in this trade for a swing. I will take a small profit, a small amount of shares off at a profit target, which you'll see in the live trade that I tried to put out. And then I want to see us hold that 50, that $49, $50 area throughout the day. Maybe we get a quick little squeeze towards the end of the day, 55, 54, we close around 53, 54, and then tomorrow we gap up and we can go hit that $60 target that I had in mind. So that's what I thought to myself. With the same, idea and the same turn, what's the opposite? We don't get that volume bar, we don't hold those levels, and this is just going to be a day trade. And I'm going to basically stop out of a swing trade or initiated swing trade. I'm going to stop out of it with a very nice profit. That I take a real nice P&L on the day, and I did. I made over 1,100 bucks on the day, which is great. That's an amazing way to end the month. I'm super happy with today's ending of the month. I'm super happy with the month. Just overall, great trading. Now, that's exactly what we got. You see here, we pushed up, made that new high, got all the way up to 52.80. All right, I was looking to take some off at 54, and then we just retraced it all back, and we've made new low after new low after new low. And I mean, look at it. It looks like it's about to make a new low right now. So we're going to go ahead and grab that live trade here. Before I do me a quick favor. Remember Webull. You download the app, you fund your account with $100. You're going to get right now 4 free stocks. That's a no-brainer. Also, trade ideas, 25% off coupon code in the comment section. That ends today on trade ideas, so you got to take advantage of that. Here we go. Today's the 30th. Okay, so there we go. Oh, and another thing, everybody's always like, all these gurus out there in the world, oh, you need to trade a big size to make $1,000. What? Nonsense. 250 shares. I'm in 250 shares right in there. Boom. We'll go ahead and fast forward this. And you see that we're going. There we go. You can see my cost average now. I finally populated 46.48, just 250 shares, up 606 bucks on those. And like I said, look right here. Yeah, you can see it. 100 shares. Limit order 54. I was going to put an order out there at 54. We only got up to 52.80 today, right? 52.80. Let's check. Yeah, 52.80. You see it right in here on my montage. So we click play here, and you'll see one thing that had me concerned. We're testing that $50 area, and look at the volume. Yeah, you can see the volume. It's not really strong. So that's one thing already that has me concerned, and that we're not going to get what I wanted, what I hoped for, the plan I spoke about earlier. So still holding full position. We finally start to break through here in the next couple seconds. All right. And let's go ahead and fast forward that, because there we go. We break through right there. I'm up already over $1,000. I mean, I'm in at 46, 48 average. I averaged into the position, and we're going off at 15.91 on the ask, and volume starts to increase. I'm like, okay, let's see what's going to happen here. I want to see 53, and I want to see that volume bar boop, right up through, that's 2.8 million. I want to see a 3 million share volume bar. We're not getting it. We're not seeing it. I'm like, come on, man. Are you seriously going to do this to me? Because guys, think about it. If this turns into that swing trade, what are we talking about here? $4,000 or $5,000 winner? It's a no-brainer. But we're not getting it. We're not getting that push on the volume side of things. We're getting the push there on. Look at that. I'm up $1,400 on those 250 shares. We're getting the push on the price action, but we're not getting the push on the volume. Look at the volume. We get an increase in volume, but nowhere near. So I thought about selling, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to sell just here, because we can very easily have this next volume bar, boom, right through that, and we're at 57 in the blink of an eye. So I'm not going to sell right here unless I start to see things slow down. I start to see some red start to come in. Then I'm going to stop out of this, because who cares? 250 shares. I know, we're already near my first profit target. If we're not going to break out, then I'm just going to take it. And I can always re-enter the position later if the opportunity presents itself. So we start to get this little action right there. Look at all the red showing up on the tape. I'm like, all right, buy. Right there you see 250 shares, $1,101.98. So, and then what happens after that? Well, QS does this. So I bailed before the fail again, and I will happily, oh look, and I made a new low like we talked about when we started the video. I will happily bail before the fail with $1,000 in my pocket any day of the week. Here is my realized P&L on the day, 250 shares, 1101.98. I'll show you my orders right here. QS, you see right there. And I'll scroll down here. You see the dates, 11:30. Scroll down. I canceled my PLTR bid order that I've had out there since 11:17 that never got filled. I canceled that one. I didn't get filled because it just didn't hit my level. Nothing to do with Schwab. But now I'll show you the prices I was getting. First 100 shares in at 45.97. Added another 100 at 46.49. Added another 50 at 47.47. And took them off at $50.89. I'll take it. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to take it off at 52, 51, but well, 50.89 is almost 51. So, it's all good in the neighborhood, as they say. Here, I'll show you today's net realized P&L. Boom. There you go. $1,101.98. Guys, consistency. I know some of you are tired of hearing me say it. Consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. And I told you guys, the home runs, the grand slams, they just show up when you focus on the consistency. That's it. You learn to trade, you control your emotions, and then you just try to be consistent. That's all. Remember to check out my website, thedaytraderchatroom.com. Smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll catch you on the next one.